The evening sky over Cush glowed gold and crimson as King Taharqa stood atop his palace, the city humming below. The scent of myrrh filled the air, but peace eluded him. Despite his victories, something stirred. A yearning, a whisper in the wind. As twilight fell, the whisper grew, a silent pull toward something ancient, something beyond the gods he knew. Troubled, Taharqa entered the temple, where incense smoke curled like secrets in the air. The gods have guided us, the old priest warned when Taharqa spoke of the voice. Be careful, my king, not all spirits are ours. Still, the whisper pressed on. That night, sleep came like a thief. The wind returned, and with it, a vision. Taharqa stood in a desert beneath a starlit sky. A figure of light emerged near a mountain and raised its hand. Sand swirled, forming rivers, temples, and faces filled with longing. Then Jerusalem appeared, its temple radiant with the same light. The figure spoke. Taharqa, your gods have served you, but there is a greater power. A God of all nations calls you to seek him. At dawn, Taharqa gathered his council. This vision cannot be ignored, he declared. We must send envoys to Jerusalem. The room erupted in protest. This God is not ours, the priests warned. What will the people say? But Taharqa stood firm. Truth is not bound by borders. We must go. So the envoys set out, across deserts, through rivers, into lands unknown. At Jerusalem's gates, they were met with suspicion, yet they spoke boldly. Our king was called by your God. We've come to understand. The elders hesitated, but one replied, if your hearts are true, the temple will receive you. But no, our God does not share his glory. Inside the temple, bathed in incense and chants, the envoys offered gifts and opened their hearts. They stayed, learning the laws, the prayers, the truth of a God not just of Israel, but of all who would listen. When they returned to Cush, they spoke of justice, mercy, and truth. And Taharqa listened. He stood once more on his terrace as the winds of Cush whispered, not with uncertainty, but with peace. He had seen beyond his gods, and in doing so found a truth as boundless as the sky.